Man, nobody's paying attention going down the road.
No, I think Buddy was on his phone.
We are live. How about that? Chas is King just wrapping up his live stream. He's going to come over here. Oh, TBT already in here. If you're not first, you're last. That's right. That's right. TBT, you and the missus driving? You want to come on tonight? I think it's time. I think it's time. Let me find a way to get you a link here. How do I do this? Here we go. Here we go. Only if you're not driving and you were the missus. We'll talk about something. We'll talk about it. Who else we got in here? Fate Trucking. So what the heck? Yeah, it's dueling live streams tonight. It's you know, it's what we do. Hello from Apple Valley. Well, hello to you, Annabelle. Kelly Patterson, good evening. Kelly Patterson, I did look up that cover that you said was the one I was talking about. Was that the right one of the X there? I got to know. Got to know about that. Roger Moore, winner for the evening, says, yeah, forget about that other guy. Yeah, I gotta believe that. He'll be over here shortly. Thanks for coming in, Roger Moore. Always a pleasure to see you. Long time no talk. We'll have to catch up one of these times. John Connolly, evening all. Thanks for coming in. Oh, TBT can't come in tonight. Okay, cool trucking. Thanks for coming in. Man versus Road. Mark Cerrone in the house says, hello, how you doing? Let's see here. I'm trying to send out a couple links here while I'm doing this, so I'm a little behind. Kelly Patterson says, yes. I should bring that up and share my screen, but then again, I should not. I should not do that. Kelly Patterson's ex-wife was graced the cover of a magazine not long ago, back in the 90s. How do I get this? Here, they didn't get the links, so I'm going to post them right here. That's just for Cash and Killian's Trucking for the moment. Oh, he got it. Never mind. I'm going to take that back out. I don't know how to do my own stupid live stream here. I can't take down a comment? Apparently not. I can put myself in timeout. Probably deserve it. Adco, yo boss. Kind of weird. Kind of weird you change your picture on your avatar there, Adco. You get you just see people's avatars and you get to know them regularly and you kind of build this picture in your mind of what somebody is or who they are. And I pictured you probably being like I don't even know why, because I think we've emailed and you have a lot more experience. But for some reason, I had this image made up in my head that you were a young guy with a backwards baseball cap. I have no idea why. Everybody coming over? Yeah, Cash was wrapping up his live stream. He just got unloaded, so we're gonna bring it on over here. Let's bring in Evil Knievel's offspring himself. How are you today, Mr. Killian?
What's going on with you, Adam?
What in the hell are you doing back to work?
Man, I don't know. Sitting here going crazy on just I don't know, man. My old lady, she goes to work on second shift, and I don't know, bro. I just sat here those 27 days, and I was out there. I was like, man, I think I can try it out. And I talked to my doctor, and he's like, well, if you can do, without putting like more than say 10% of your weight on your leg, and I was able to figure it out where I can hold onto my bottom door panel, and like put my elbow on the top step and kind of get up in there and just use my right leg. So
now I know you're young and indestructible, but can you sit in the truck and do all this without having pain in your hip? For all those who don't know, Killian was in a terrible motorcycle accident not too long ago, and 27 days ago, and had your hip kind of got shattered.
Yeah, it got broken 4 places, man.
So are you in pain from this?
No, believe it or not, man. Okay, so Monday I started out to go get a DOT physical, and or not a DOT physical, but what do you want to call it? Oh my God, my mind.
Return to work.
No, your truck's annual inspection.
Okay.
Mine expired on the 13th of July. Yeah, so I told my wife, I was like, I'm gonna go because it's only a couple exits down from my house to go get the DOT or the inspection. So that first day I drove down there bobtailing, I ain't gonna lie, it was stiffed up, and I had to set one little perfect way without it having pretty serious pain in there. But it took from Monday to Wednesday to get the DOT inspection done because had some lights out and thought it was a fuse and this and that, and had took it to Kenworth, and it cost me like nearly $6,000 to get it back out of the Kenworth dealership. They was telling me all kind of stuff was wrong with it that wasn't wrong with it before I brought it there. But anyway, so by the time Wednesday got rolled around, I got my truck back. From the times driving it and getting it out of it and sitting in that position in it, it's all worked itself out to when I'm sitting in the truck now. I don't have no pain or nothing really, man. It's pretty wild, really.
So yeah, not too many details, but did you consult with an attorney before going back to work?
Oh yeah.
They said it was okay.
Yeah, he told me that if I was a W-2 style employee, or if it was like a workman's comp case, or like one of those deals where I'm trying to get disability, he said that's totally different. But he's like, your proof is in the paperwork, like it shows, and people know with that hip being broke how much pain there's involved there, and it's all, you can't change the paperwork out. He's like, he said, but I mean, that's, it's all been set in stone. And he's like, if you go back to work early, it shows that they know you're going to be in pain going back to work, and you were forced, to have to do that and work in pain. So if anything, he's like, I've been in a situation like this, and if anything, it'll make your case look better because you're having to be forced to work in pain, and I was like, okay, I asked him a bunch of times, like, man, if you're sure, because I could still wait it out a little longer, and you know what I'm saying? And he assured me not to have no worries with it at all on that part. So I was like, all right. Yeah. Yeah, and the guy I got doing my stuff, he just does motorcycle. He's been doing the only thing he does is motorcycle accidents for like 25 years, and there's a couple of my people that's actually used him. That's he's got real good feedback and stuff.
All right. Well, as long as you're not in pain, because man, I'll tell you what, even if you're not in pain, sometimes you got to rest and let it heal. I broke my leg back in 2012, and I took 3 weeks off of work and went back, and I regret it. Like it was my ankle, actually. It never healed right. And
Really?
There's certain things I just can't do to this day because the ankle can't take it. But make sure you heal up, man. You don't want to, later in life, you probably won't feel anything from it for 20 years. But man, when you get to be older, those little things have a way of popping back up again. So just make sure you're taking care of yourself.
Yeah, I got you, man. The only thing I kind of worry about that surgery, that doctor, when he came there in the room after he done my surgery, he's like, I got, everything came out pretty good. And he's kind of looking at me, and he's like, well, but something, happened that ain't happened in 22 years of me doing this surgery. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, well, we got to drill the 4 holes to put the screws in on the other side, and he explained it. He said, well, on that last hole there, we're drilling, everything's good. He's like, well, drill bit snapped and broke. And I'm thinking, I just looked at him, I was like, well, no, that ain't even the worst part of it. They couldn't even extract it. There's a 3/4 inch, there's a drill bit about that long that's still inside my hip. And it won't, he's like, we couldn't get it out. And I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, well, this is Wellstar Hospital, right? And he's like, yeah. I was like, well, might be Killian's hospital. I was trying to cut a joke. And he looked at me, he didn't laugh at all. He's like,
but yeah, I wouldn't laugh. I wasn't laughing. I thought when something happened that ain't never happened before, I was gonna say, what are you, drunk? Drunk doing my surgery? Apparently it was.
Yeah. I just wonder when it gets real cold out, man. And and I've been taking it as easy as I can possibly take it on it, because I know people's told me like that hip, you get older, man, if it sets the little wrong way, you're going to have a lot of problems with it. So like if it becomes to get in any little bit of a bind, I'll stop it, I should have waited a couple more weeks.
I happen to have somebody very close to me that's had a hip replacement. This is how I know. Be very careful. Things are going to feel different because you've had a hip replacement, right?
No, they just reconstructed the socket there. They didn't actually replace my whole hip. Yeah.
Okay. Things won't feel the same, and you got to be careful how you flex and rotate your leg, or you can pop that out of socket.
Dude, I went to if I go to raise my foot up, the only problem I'm having problems with that I don't think they're aware of is my right leg. If you go to just raise your leg up, or in any way, on my left leg, if I go to just raise it up, it's like my brain can't figure it out. It's like there's nothing there to make me raise my leg up. It's like it's weird.
You got nerve damage.
Yeah, I can't raise my left leg up. You know what I mean? I can't. I got to take my left arm, and pull my leg up anytime I need it moved. I just can't move it even if I try.
And they know about this, right?
You
You need to tell them about that, dude.
Yeah, I got to follow up another pre-op. One of the supposed to be the last appointments. And have you ever heard of like when somebody gets hit or something? Anyway, on the left side of my leg here, like in between my waist and my kneecap, there's a bulge, man. That's like the size of a, I don't really like the size of a mango, say, and like you can push in, and it's. I was talking to the doctor about it, and he's like, "Well, that's where the meat actually got separated. Like, your muscle got split some, and it got separated from the fat tissue." And he's like, "There's actually nothing we can do about that at all, like surgical wise." He said, "You have to get like an ace bandage or a pair of those like tight spandex shorts that people wear on their bicycle and wear underneath my clothes."
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't. I think I need to get a second opinion on it because if you've seen this and felt it, like there's got to be. That's not right. I know that's got to be something's going to have to be done to that thing there. It looks and feels ridiculous, man. Like
Yeah,
I can't make sense of it.
even in the name of science, I ain't really interested in feeling up your leg and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I am a medical doctor, but I'm gonna go ahead and take your word for that one. No, man, don't hold anything back. I mean, if you got the littlest thing it happen, you getting headaches, you getting anything, you tell them, man, because after the fact is too late. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I freaking know. Tell them everything.
Yeah.
If you think anything that happened in relation to that, they got to know.
Yeah, I honestly would have probably spaced it out and took a little more time with it, but like my nerves was up, with my situation with my truck. Now, I didn't really realize it until I was actually engaging to go ahead and go back out this last week. Like when I'm going down to get the DOT inspection there, like the owner of the company, he's texts like, and he's like, Nathan, your hip. He's like, I've rode motorcycles for 20 years, and a lot of my buddies have wrecked and died. He said, but anyone that's ever broke the hip, like that needs to be really take as much time, as you need, and don't worry. And he's telling me this as I'm already getting out to get this. You know what I mean? Like it was kind of about which he even told me if it felt like I can't do it to let him know, we'd extend it and go longer, take a little more time off. But I didn't know he was going to be cool like that, man, really, or I would have, took me probably about another month, honestly, and just still relaxed up. But I don't know. It is what it is. But
so I want to ask you some things, and if any of them are too personal or you don't want to talk about it, then don't. Okay.
All right.
So, are you guys married or are you just dating? Are you married?
Oh, me and my wife, no, we're married.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she works outside the home, right? Has a job.
Yeah.
Does she carry health insurance?
She's just now got it to where that it's fixing to go into effect now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's I have no clue, no idea what your situation was before this. We don't need to go into that. So having been through something like this where I mean you probably fully realize it could have been way worse, right? It could have been way better, could have been way worse.
Yeah.
Has it prompted you to have any thoughts of insurance wise, some different insurances you might ought to have in place, or did you have some of them in place before this? Like
I didn't have a single insurance one in place, man.
Okay, so do you second guess that now? Or do you kind of see maybe where
I've been searching and looking for different insurance plans and kind of getting some different quotes from people. And all along, me and Casey's going to try to team drive there for a while. And, we figured out her anxiety gets up a little high for her. So she transitioned back to her job, that she had before. She wanted to go and start team driving and this and that. And so I knew when she made the decision to go back to work there, and she likes her job there, that after, I think it's 4 months or 3 months, I can't remember exactly, but your insurance goes into effect. And she had insurance on us before, and it's pretty strong insurance. It's through like Blue Cross and Blue Shield, but it's where when you go to the doctor, you don't have to pay a copay or none of that kind of stuff. So that's why I was kind of, but just hung in a bad window there. You know what I mean? It's just my luck, at the time that I have no insurance.
Maybe in addition to that, there's a couple more things we could talk about, huh? So, God forbid, number one is life insurance.
Yeah,
I mean, you're married. I know you have a few people that depend on you. Than her. Even if it's a small amount, right? You don't want to pay off your house, pay off your debts, and put you in the ground. That minimum. You don't want to put that kind of burden on the people you leave behind, right?
Right.
So, and we can talk more about this off the air whenever. Life insurance is necessary. I mean, if you're a single man, you have no family, you have no kids, you've never been married, you don't want to carry life insurance. Hey, that's more power to you. But you don't want to be a burden on the people you leave behind. And even if you don't have kids and family, you might in 25 years. It's way cheaper to buy life insurance when you're young and healthy than it is when you're old and start having a couple issues. So,
Right.
you know, back on your feet, sort things out, and maybe we'd start looking at that kind of thing. Number two, as a self-employed person, you know, we don't have work comp, we don't have a lot of things. Disability. You can, even if you can't. Pardon?
Can like LLC workers and 1099 workers, can we get this like?
Absolutely.
Can you get that?
Absolutely.
Oh,
there's all different kinds. I mean, even if you don't want to get true short and long-term disability, you know, they can be slightly more expensive, but there's plenty of policies out there like an Aflac or like a combined insurance. They're both very similar, where there's these accident policies. You know, they'll pay for days when you're in the hospital. It's a supplement. At least it's something. And then you get, I think with mine, the one I have, I think I get $100 a day for every day that I'm off of work due to an accident.
That's a help to keep the roof over your head and the lights and water going. You know.
Yeah, and my premium is $400 a year, so it's really cheap. Yeah.
Who do you got that through? Aflac?
That's Aflac. Yeah, and they have many different policies, all kinds of things, and then parts of the policy you can pick from. So it's a cheaper alternative. It's not true like disability.
I need to get something like that and like ASAP, man. Really.
Yeah.
Because
they'll supplement.
Like that.
Yeah, they'll make supplemental payments on your doctor bills, days off of work. Like if you lose a limb, like if you lose a finger, you get like $5,000 or something. And it's like, there's different things you can pick from, and they have dozens of different plans. But anyway, maybe look into real actual disability insurance. Actually, if your wife has a job now, possibly as part of her benefits, she may have access to short and long-term disability. And she may be able to put you on there as a rider for like $4 a week or something like that. It's typically very cheap.
Yeah, we've got to have her paperwork filled out actually today on online. The paper's laying right here for her job. But I think the disability part would cover her. But I don't know if it would.
Well,
I'm gonna read it early here in a minute.
It may not be an option to put you on there. A lot of employers will allow you to put your spouse on there as a rider for a very, very reasonable price because it's a group plan.
Right.
So definitely look into these things.
Most definitely.
If you have, I mean, for a lot of people it doesn't make sense, but if you engage in a lot of risky behavior, like like motorcycle riding,
hey, the motorcycle riding is over with.
Yeah, maybe skydiving, maybe
being friends with Cash.
If you do, yeah, if you go to the ladies' night out bar with Cash, maybe some of these things make sense. Otherwise, typically not. Is like having a policy on your truck where if something happens to you, like a disability policy, your truck note can be paid.
Yeah.
And if you have a big mortgage that you're skating by the skin of your teeth, there is insurances for that.
Right.
Typically not. They're typically not a very good deal. But hey, if you have the high likelihood of something like this happening to you, then when you need it, it's there. But there's several different kinds of insurance to help you with that. So, and honestly, as self-employed people and truck drivers, we should probably all have something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. After that wreck, though, man, honestly, I just had my wife was in there in the hospital room. And she's like, "You're going to probably get another motorcycle, ain't you?" And I was like, looked at her. I was like, "Man, it's a long story that goes back. She's got a metal rod in her leg to where she was wrecked on a bike before that somebody pulled out in front of them, and that she was on the back of the motorcycle, right? And I was always, telling her like she was scared to ride on the back of mine, and I'm like, well, whoever, that guy was a dumbass, like if somebody pulls out in front of me, I'll better dodge them. You know what I mean? Like I'm better of a rider than that. And honestly, the way this guy pulled out, there was no dodging it, man. And it let me know that really, if you're riding a bike, dude, on a 2-lane road or any lane road, really, you're a victim out there. Like, and I'll just never. And it's had me looking at everything totally different. Like when I come up on an intersection, there's a car sitting there waiting to like do a right hand on red turn. Like it's created some anxiety for me, but at the same time, like the way I even drive my truck now, like I don't know, it's got me in a much safer, thinking of what could happen type of mind frame now, not totally opposite than what it was before that wreck, man.
Yeah, I used to ride motorcycles. I've had several. I don't know. I think I might be done. I've had some close calls. And it's just You see it driving truck every day. Everybody's like this, right?
Yeah, boy.
If they don't see us on an 18-wheeler, you don't stand a chance of being seen on a motorcycle, no matter what you do.
Casey's gonna say hey and thanks to everybody that helps out. It don't matter, honey. There's Adam. Just say
Come
hey.
on with it. Hi there.
She gets so nervous on the camera, man, in front of anybody. But she would want to take you guys thanks, man.
She don't have any pants on, does she? This is the live stream for people with no pants.
She's got shorts on.
All right.
She's got shorts. She said she don't have any pants on, does she?
I mean, you're always welcome here, even if you don't have any pants on.
Oh, you guys are freaking hilarious,
Kelly
man.
Patterson, thank you, sir. $2 super chat. Aflac will pay up to 60% of wage on your short and long-term disability. Yes, Aflac is so cheap. Aflac insurance is so cheap. I just can't recommend it enough. And then there's a company similar to it called Combined Insurance. It's just through a different company. But I'm a fan. I'll be a fan. I'll have an Aflac policy probably forever. It's just too cheap. You know.
Do they carry full health insurance and everything, or do they not?
Not to my knowledge. No, it's all like supplemental. I mean, you can get like a critical illness insurance. They have like a cancer policy and things like that. But typically, I mean, if you have health insurance covers cancer. Now,
okay.
I mean, so you're duplicating a lot. But then you're always going to have these incidental things that aren't covered by your health insurance, like deductibles. Maybe sometimes there's certain treatments. I think Aflac. How does it work? Like I think our health insurance will pay $2,500 a day for your room while you're in the hospital.
Wow.
And Aflac will kick in something towards that. It's I don't remember all the details, but yeah, I'm a big fan of it. It's just so cheap, and I don't like spending money, so definitely look into that.
Right.
Definitely, and then if your wife has some things available, you know, through her employer, all the better.
We need to fill out that paperwork in just a minute, because there's a lot of things on that insurance that I ain't even really aware of that we need to really read through it before you just click little boxes on there that's going around, you know.
I had an employer once that offered us Aflac insurance. That's where I first signed up for it, and then you could leave when you could take it with you when you left. That's what was nice about it. You could get the group rate. You get the group rate, and then when you leave, you can take it with you and keep that rate.
That's awesome, man. Ain't it? Hey, do you use any kind of or would you suggest any kind of like, I know you're like your stocks and stuff, the things you do with side like with your passive income type stuff, but what would, right off the top of your head, if somebody just wanted a simple type of an account to use, like for a truck driver that's 1099 or however, what kind of account would you use as a retirement account, man, or what would be your best suggestion on that right there? I've been wondering, trying to figure it out.
Probably a Roth IRA.
Can you anybody just open one of those up, or like? Yeah,
everybody. If you earn an income, if you have an earned income, and even if sometimes if you don't, like if you're you can do what's called a spousal one. Sometimes if you're a single income family, you can open one for your spouse. But yeah, you both earn an income, you both can have one, and you both as of this year, I think the limit is $6,000 per person, provided you have that much income.
Now it grows, and it just I know you can go in real deep. I ain't trying to kill a bunch of time, but doesn't it like doesn't it gain or something like snowball kind of over time, or how does it work exactly?
So the difference is in the tax treatment. So a Roth IRA will grow tax free for the rest of your life. You will never pay taxes on that money.
Wow.
A traditional IRA is tax deferred, so it'll grow tax free, but then in retirement you'll pay taxes as you withdraw it. So the Roth, I mean, look at it this way: if you put $6,000 in a Roth this year, $6,000 in a traditional, right?
Yeah.
In the Roth, you pay taxes on $6,000. In the traditional, you pay taxes on whatever that $6,000 grows to. So which would you rather pay taxes on, $6,000 or $60,000?
Right. Pretty simple there, yeah.
And then there's other places to go after that. I mean, a SEP, a solo, there's all different kinds of things you can do.
When you've got a little time one day, man, I don't know, when I'm driving or not, just anytime, sometime in the future, I'd like to get a write down like can you get like a Roth or IRA like through at any bank or I mean,
don't get them through a bank. That's not the business they're in. Well, I have a lot of older videos about that.
Okay, I'll go search them out then, man.
Yeah, but no, I'm happy to talk to you about it anytime. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That passive income deal, you've been, it's been really picking my brain, man. The more like I don't know. I've just been in my mind since I've had this little time to sit here and really think. I've been thinking of been kind of looking at things at a different angle than what I usually would be looking at it. And it's got my mind opened up.
You've been sitting there on the couch doing nothing because you got a broken hip. Why ain't you been knitting Christmas sweaters and selling them online? Let me catch up on some of these comments.
Well, you and my old lady be good friends, Well, why haven't you been doing this?
We're great friends already. We already are. What are you talking about? Kimo Snappy's got a name for Cash's dance club here, but we're gonna wait till he gets in here. Cadillac Jack's hopping lives. Can you stay in here with us for a while? Me and Cash are gonna corner you and just give you a rash of hell. Kelly Patterson says they did not do a good job on the image transfer, though. Okay, that's all right. With both feet says, while Cash and Sterling are live, absolutely. That's how we roll. We go right at the competition. Mark Ely, sorry I'm late. Hey, all is forgiven here when you're a channel member. Adco says I'm going to put it back. No, you leave that avatar just like that. You're a good-looking man. And I can say that with confidence because I love my wife.
I'm reading some.
TBT says it's weird not seeing Kelly without a wrench. I just gave out some wrenches here. Gave Kelly a wrench. Gave you a wrench. TBT. Don Schonger. I got to look into giving Don a wrench. Chicken Hawk. What else we got here? Diego says that's a clean cap DIY. Yeah, I had that on the shelf. I got a whole bunch of hats here. I got dozens of hats I never wear. Just pick this one off there because this one doesn't get messed up on the green screen. Where did my green screen go? Did I even have one turned on? Let me get back here.
No, you don't have the green screen turned on this time. I can't turn one on mine, can I? I don't know how in the hell to do all that, how y'all do all that, man.
Yeah, it's wizardry. Largely wizardry. You watch some Harry Potter movies, you'll figure out how to do it. With both feet says, how you doing, Killians?
Boy, a lot better than I was.
Nobody can believe you're back to work. They're saying you're a mix of RoboCop and maybe the $6 million man. I thought I heard your music playing in the background when you come in here. The $6 million man. Steve Wildman says, hats off to Killian. The attitude will make you, but don't overdo it. Yeah, take care of yourself, man, because nobody else is going to. I mean, your wife's going to. But she's probably the only one that loves you, so she has to.
Oh, me, oh, my.
Insult Investor says, take an easy out to that drill bit in your leg.
Yeah, they tried it. They couldn't get it out, man.
I mean, if it's poking through the skin, if it's poking through the skin, you could just use it as a place to hang your hammer or your hat.
Yeah, what made me cringe just thinking about that.
Damn.
Place to hang your hammer. Come on, man.
Yeah, Georgia Patriots got it right. He says, used to ride motorcycles, but figured out it doesn't mix with getting older or having crappy health insurance. Yeah, I know two, not close personal, but I know of two people in the last couple of years that died on motorcycles. It's just not good.
Yeah. Yep.
TBT says we have the technology. We can rebuild him. That's right. Trucking with Bama Country Boy in the house. Thanks for coming in. Cue up those cheesy 70s sound effects. Yeah. We got Lee Majors in here tonight. Thanks for coming in. TBT says with the recession, you're only the $3 million man. Or is he the $9 million man with inflation? It's hard to tell. Yeah, Kelly says, two people you don't ever lie to, your doctor and your lawyer.
Right.
I don't know.
Got to put the wife in there, too.
I mean, if you're trying to pass a DOT physical, you lie to your doctor a little bit, right?
You're right. Yeah, you got a lot of him every now and then.
That's right. 94, but they put 6 screws in the hip.
No.
Don't overdo it. Yeah. Everybody's just telling, words of cut. Kelly Patterson says, Aflac has short, long-term disability because it's private. I know this from experience. Yes, big fan. Sage News Live stopping in says, hey now, thanks for coming in. Where we got? Steve Wildman says, "Be worth more dead or alive if you have family and kids at home." Yeah, if you got people that depend on you,
Yeah.
I got to take care of them.
Yep.
G Star checking in from Wilkes-Barre, PA. TBT says, "This broadcast brought to you by DIY Insurance. Difference between ordinary and extraordinary. That's a little extra." That's right. You damn right. Boy, now we got to get an insurance sponsor on here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mark Ely says, "This is why we need Medicare for all or nonprofit hospital." There goes all my plans to be a doctor. All that profit. Steve Wildman says, "Listen to DIY. Me after 8 surgeries, I'm now able to go back to work 10 years later. Think about it.
Man.
Could you survive for 20 years without a check?"
No.
It would be tough. It would be tough, but you know what? Oof. Yeah.
There ain't no way.
I wouldn't like it.
Uh-uh.
Even if I could survive it, I wouldn't like it.
No, not at all, man.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm right there with you on your comments, reading them, man.
Yeah, Jaywalk says occupational costs about 140 costs about 140 a month. Yeah. Okay. So, as a substitute, like if you work for somebody, you'll have workers' comp. Here's another one for you, right? When you're when you're self-employed, to buy true workers' comp on yourself would be insanely expensive. So they have something called occupational accident, and a lot of companies.
Got that. You know what? I just realized my occupational is that different on the.
Well, typically if you're hurt at work, you're on the job.
Oh, okay. I was going to say I pay occupational insurance on my truck list of expenses I pay. You know, but I guess it's if I'm at work then.
It wouldn't hurt to ask about it anyway, because on a lot of policies you have just different various supplemental coverages or riders. You may have selected something when you signed up for the policy.
Yeah.
Probably not, but hey, it doesn't hurt to ask.
Right.
Absolutely doesn't hurt to ask. Cassius King says he's going to be a minute trying to chase a lot lizard out of his parking spot.
Boy, that's rough stuff there.
You ain't going to get them out of there if they're dug in deep. Sometimes they dig them hooks in. Got to hook a chain up
and drag them out.
Kelly says was having issues with panic attacks and anxiety some years back, and at the first doc didn't want to sign disability paperwork. Then I found out it was private, and poof, signed off. Wow. Money motivates, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Mark Ely also agrees. Roth IRA is the best.
Yeah, I'm thinking of me up one of those right here real shortly.
Yeah, get yourself back on your feet. Don't short yourself.
Most definitely.
Yellow hair girl in the house. Thanks for coming in. We're talking to Killian's Trucking tonight. Was just injured in a farming accident. The cow kicked the wheelbarrow out from underneath him, caught him in the hip, and broke his hip.
That day you said I had a smelting accident and lost both of my legs, dude. I started laughing so hard, man. I was like, damn.
Can I ask you, though? I don't really understand. What were you doing in a wheelbarrow behind that cow?
It's a long story, man.
Not
if I told you, you wouldn't even believe it, really.
I probably believe that. Top Dog Transportation says, "How does one become a channel member?" Well, if you're on an iPhone, it's not going to work. But if you look next to my channel name, there's something that says join. And if you don't see that, I'm going to post I'm going to post the link right here.
What I was doing in a wheelbarrow behind a cow when I had the farming accident that got me disabled.
There you go. I posted a link. That'll get you to channel memberships if you care to. Chicken Huck, big thumbs up. Angelica Jane in the house. Thanks for coming in. Okay, Kelly Patterson telling them how to get that.
I need some ibuprofen. My tooth, my jaw's starting to hurt, man.
Could that be from your accident? Is that where you got drug on the pavement underneath the pickup truck?
No, I got drug on the pavement.
I don't know.
And that one night, boy, you had me laughing, man. My mother-in-law, my wife, and all of us were sitting around at her house, and and you was laying back in the sleeper on that live with somebody, and like you had your blanket over, and you're like, I don't know how the subject got took off, but you're like, I've always wanted a colt, Killian just wants to take a bullet for me, so He'd have to be my right hand man, dude. The whole house was just roaring in laughter. You just had to been on this end of it. Me on them crutches, and I could just barely move, dude. It was real. I don't know. You just chipped my day off. That day pretty damn good.
I can tell you why that tooth is hurting.
What?
You probably don't see it, but you got a Chevy emblem stamped into the side of your face right there, where that pickup truck caught you. I call your lawyer first thing in the morning. You know what I would do if I was you?
What's that?
I would go down to the AutoZone, pick out the most solid Chevy emblem I could find on there, weld it to a piece of rebar, and just start beating myself all over the body with it. And I go back to the doctor and say, Doc, is this normal for this to pop up 27 days later? Why do I have this Chevy emblem all over my body? I'm not sponsored by Chevy. Any coincidence I got hit by one?
Dude, you guys could come up with a comedian show, dude, like a Family Guy type of deal or something with y'all's comedian outlooks on things, man, and hit the jackpot, dude. I'm telling you right now.
Trust me, if we could, we would have already.
Look at it. Yeah. And when you come back, we'll get the rest of the
wait a minute, excuse me. How about, did I hear go get it, please?
Hey, we ain't gonna be doing all this buddy stuff. I can't battle both of y'all now. You know what I mean? I can do one at a time. If y'all team up now, I'm gonna be screwed.
Now, you think there's any coincidence that you know, when you're down, you're with the family and everybody is laughing, having a good old time, that you are now back to work? That could you say laughter is the best medicine?
Yeah. Yeah, it is, man.
You're welcome.
Hey, I appreciate the hell out, man, more than you'll ever know, dude. When I was laying there in the hospital, my wife's like, "Look on YouTube," and I looked at that stuff you and Cash had typed out, man. That was the turning point. I was like, man, you know what? Maybe I might just be all right, man. I don't know. That just brought me a lot of joy to me, man. I really appreciate you, buddy, more than you'll ever know, really.
Well, you know, we got a lot of good people in this community. Let's be real and honest for a second. We'll try not to cry. We'll try not to cry, but I can't make any promises. We got some great, outstanding people in this community.
Dude, y'all do, man. It's cool. It's like something that's tucked up that you would never know unless you're searching out through YouTube, you know, and then you come upon this crowd of people, dude, that's like, damn, I wish I could have run into them years ago, dude. You know, like y'all are a kick-ass group of people, man, and I appreciate. Hey, and I was gonna say something. You know, some of the people that when you guys had put my Cash App thing up there that day, some people sent me some money, man, that their names I know don't match up to their names on here because I've never seen their names at all before. But whenever I ain't gonna say nothing to ruin the surprise, but so okay, I maybe don't
read them if you want to. If you want to, you say whatever you want to say.
I was just gonna say, man, like you know,
if you're worried about it, just use first names.
Oh no, I was just gonna, you know, those people on there, man, that didn't hesitate, like, and took a minute to hear my situation and like really, you know, I get choked up trying to explain it the right way, but what it means to me so much, man. I know you guys only been knowing me for, you know, a little while now, but when somebody, man, helps me, dude, it never leaves my brain, you know, and just the people that help me, I don't even know who they are matched up to here, but I mean, I've got them wrote down, and I know the people who helped me, and whenever things turn out the way they're going to float and turn out here in the next maybe however long it takes, like, I don't know, people will appreciate the people that help me, man. That's all I'm going to say about it. And people will be like, oh, this and that, but it means a lot more to me than just the help, man. Just like, cause I don't know, it brought a lot of sunlight into my situation that day, man, all throughout this whole period of time. You know, I'd be sitting there, like, my wife would take off to work, and I'd be looking back at my Cash App, going back down it and looking at all the people's names. And it just, every day it would bring me joy, man, just knowing there's people out there that actually are some good people, man, and wanted to help me out, and it means a lot to me.
There's some great people here, man. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of y'all sketchy as a mofo.
Love you, hurry. Get two of them.
But most of you are great people, man. No,
some of y'all sketchy as a mofo. There's old Fate. What's happening there, man?
So I know this link was just for you and Cash, but I wanted to jump on and say it's so good to see you, Killians, and I'm glad you're up and about, man.
Fate, it's good to see you too, man. I appreciate everything you've done, bro. Like, I don't know, just the text and people, you know, checking on me how I'm doing, man, and help me with the other thing and to donate, you know, like, I don't know, man. You guys are just, I'm just, man, so friggin' like blessed. I feel like to know you all, man. I really mean that too, dude. It's awesome to know you guys.
Give it another 6 months. You'll change your mind on that.
I just see where I stand when it comes to cash and DIY. So I see just little old me. You know, I get
knew you was gonna have something to say.
I get you gotta go with the big time. I get it.
No, it ain't. You don't.
Smart.
No, hell, I
Smart
knew
move.
it. You was gonna bust my balls, man.
Well,
man,
he would have before the accident, but now since the accident, can anybody really do that anymore? Let's get down to the real truth here.
The balls have been pulverized. Let's just say it.
Yeah.
No, for real though, it's really good to see you. I hope you take it easy, even though you're back in the truck. And one more quick thing, you guys were talking a couple of minutes ago. That's kind of why I came in. So I have accidental death insurance and disability insurance that I was able to go out and get myself. And I believe it costs me $33 a month. And that's with any injury. That's like, it's not
that's for like disability, or what does it do exactly?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, it's for disability, and like I said, accidental death on top of your life insurance premium. And I think I paid $33 a month. I'll dig through my records and get the real information. But you can go out yourself and get it. It's not that difficult.
Yeah, there's all kinds of things you can. No, like I said, Aflac, all kinds of places, life insurance companies. There's a lot of different riders you can put onto a policy. Now, not all of them make sense. Like I said, there's cancer insurance. Well, health insurance already covers that, right? There's different, death and dismemberment. Oh, if you lose an arm, you get this much. If you lose 2 arms, you get this much. There's all kinds of choices. You just got to read through and see what makes sense for you.
Most definitely, man.
But us little guys will just jump out and watch the big time YouTubers talk to their friends.
Stick around.
So we'll nah.
Just stay. Just stay.
Hey,
I just want to make sure to talk to Killians because we haven't. And,
I was sitting on the hospital bed. You know what I mean? I could just barely move, and I was talking to DIY, and he's like, "Yeah, are you gonna be all right?" I'm like, "Yeah, man." I was explaining the situation, and he's like, "I said, I guess I'm gonna be out of work for 2 or 3 months." He's like, "Man, alive, what some people do to get out of work." I'm thinking, it's not a time for a joke right now at all.
Mostly just wanted to get my shots in. Yeah.
Oh, that was good stuff, man. I swear, you guys
always. And look where it got you. Laughter got you healed up and back to work in no time.
Dude, it does, man. It's killer. Man, I pulled up the Sterling Walmart, dude, and boy, that was the wrong place to deliver my first load to. That walking out there, boy. Woo, man, that is a hell of a walk when you're on the frozen delivery there all the way down. But actually, when I got back into the truck, getting back in, that's when everything smoothed off really. Actually getting out there, because I can use the crutches as I'm actually walking and just kind of put my left leg down a little and actually keep the same motion as I'm walking. But I don't put no weight on it, because if you do, you can feel it, man. I'm not trying to do that one bit at all. But
be careful, man. Watch out for potholes and
most definitely, man. Then that whole $1,000, the whole
you don't want to have an incident on the road either. I mean, with somebody, what would you do? Truck drivers, man, half of them probably leave you lay in the parking lot and run you over.
Yeah.
And then how would you get your truck back? And it could just create a whole incident. So please be careful.
Yeah, man, it turned into something ugly. Like, it had my anxiety up real high at first because first I was just hard, telling my wife and everybody, they're like, "No, you're not leaving." I'm like, "Yeah, I am. I'm grown." And but once I got to actually pulling out in the road, it hit me like, man, this is a lot different than what it's going to be usually, And I had to, but I know now from running my little short week, I just went out Wednesday and hauled a little 2 pickup, 1 drop load. Then I got my Costco load. It's on the truck now, but I realize now what I can do in the proper way, and to do everything with the leg how it is. Like, it ain't that. I've got a good little plan figured out now. I just got to be easy with it, man. Not get ahead of myself. Try to get in a hurry.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good.
Did you learn anything about being more careful around farm animals and that they don't like it when you do that?
Man, I just don't even know what to say to his ass sometimes.
Well, hey,
Yeah, I'm just not going to go back to the farm, period,
Just because a newborn baby calf likes to drink out of a bottle does not mean you should try to do other things with it. I'm just saying. Talk about dismemberment.
Man,
Hey, it's wrong. Don't stop you, does it?
Oh boy, I tell you what, this guy, man, I swear to God.
Think about these things next time before you
Think about the poor calf, he said.
exactly. They have feelings too.
Fate, what's you make it to where you're trying to get to today, buddy?
What was that?
Did you make it to where you're trying to get to today, or what?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. I don't even know. I've been trying to think of somehow I could just show my appreciation, man, to you guys, to all of you guys. It's
Yo,
I don't
man.
know.
I got some ideas.
There you go.
I don't know if you're gonna like them all.
He's got several ideas, obviously.
Yeah.
He don't know if you're gonna like them all.
Yo, we need to meet up again at another Jack in the Box. That's what we got to do, Nathan.
We need to meet up at a better restaurant than that, man. Like AKA my house here, dude. And I will put you up something grand on the platter there, buddy.
All right.
Yeah, my daughter's been my daughter's 13 now, and she's been having these ideas. She's like, it's been going on for a minute. She's like, Dad, when I get older, like, I want to do something in the restaurant field, like, and I'm like, really, and she's like, yeah, I've got a strong urge. I used to, when I was like 12, dude, I used to get off, when I was turning 13, I'd get off the school bus at this nice high-end restaurant up in Blue Ridge up on the river. It's called Toccoa Riverside Restaurant. It's a real fancy place, though, but I used to get off there and started washing dishes. And I actually love to cook, too, man. I get like a joy out of it, and I was telling my little girl, like, if she wants to stay doing it when she gets older, we could, open up a little restaurant, on the side. It's just an idea, but it'd be cool to do. I don't really know the management part of it, but dude, I've got to where I can cook some stuff, man, that people just die over, man. It's so, I don't know. I've got it figured out. I love to cook, man. It's good stuff. You got to say something funny, I can tell it.
I'm gonna cut you a little slack tonight.
I appreciate it.
Go. Yeah. Well,
yeah. Don't burn the cripple up.
No. No. Francois says, how do I get a hold of you? I got your email, Francois. I just have not had a chance to get back to you yet. I apologize for that. I'm here tonight, healing with laughter. We're going to call this Healing a Killian.
Healing a Killian.
Running Aces says, as someone who just finished reading 1 second after, it doesn't matter what you invest in because 80% of us are going to die anyway. Yeah, but Running Aces, you got to allow yourself the possibility that we might live. We might live, and that might not happen. I said might. We'll see.
Can you get that book on an audio book?
Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it because that narrator, the guy who narrates that book series is awesome.
What is it like 1 second after the world starts ending? Is that what it's based around?
No.
Oh
no.
Well, I'm just going to get the audio book now. I wonder if you can get it off like the Play Store.
Yeah, well, actually, it's on YouTube for free. Somebody uploaded it to YouTube.
Wow.
The first book and the second book. I could not find a third book on there. So
is it a long book or is it like? How long?
The first one's probably longer than the second one. The second one's 11 hours. The first one is, I don't know, probably 14 or something. I'm guessing.
And that first one's on YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check that out then tomorrow morning when I get to rolling tomorrow. I'm gonna. Yeah,
the second one's on there also.
It's a pretty good book.
I'm in the middle of the third one right now. I did not listen to the third one yet. I'm in the middle of it right now. I was mowing lawn today, about 5 hours into it, and I got a feeling something's about to pop off. I think maybe been building up to something.
It's a really good book.
All right.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah,
well, if you're mowing grass for 5 hours, man, what was you doing? Bush hogging the field, or like you got a five? I mean,
no,
you must have a monster yard, huh?
We got a lot of lawn, and then we were doing some yard work after that, pulling some shrubs out and stuff, and then it just got too damn hot.
So I got you. Yeah, how hot is it up north up there, man? Where you guys?
It's only in the 80s, but it was really humid today.
Hey, it's like 102 off down through here, boy. It's been friggin' hot down here in Georgia, man.
Is it hotter than two gerbils screwing in a wool sock? Y'all can keep that.
Hey, I wonder, like 1 acre of land, like, is it more expensive up there than Georgia, or is it cheaper? I wonder.
I don't know. It's about probably $3,500 an acre up here. If
$3,500.
Buy, in any sizable. If you're trying to buy a 1 acre lot in town, it's going to be significantly more than that.
And stay out of Minnesota.
I've been on the search, looking at different states up that away, like the Wisconsin area, and I don't really want to move out to one of the Dakotas, but we've been thinking about getting up out of Georgia, man. Like we've been really thinking about it heavy here lately.
Well, I mean, probably because there's so much more up here because we actually have running water and plumbing. We require it up here, actually.
Well, shots fired on them old hillbilly jokes there, huh? I got you, buddy. Hey, there's the man with a plan.
Night ain't
What's
complete
up
till you.
with it?
Yeah. Somebody had a new name for your club here. You're gonna have to go back in the comments.
I had to fight for my right to park.
What happened? Did you get it parked there in your paid spot, or what happened?
Yeah, and then you let him know, hey, you're in a paid spot, and he takes 20 minutes to move and then parks in the way over here. It's like,
Wow.
TBT says I should have a podcast and a multi-platform marketing strategy.
Dude, you should have a podcast for real, man.
No, people don't like my voice, man. I have a face for radio. People do not like my voice.
I don't think that's exactly accurate. I mean,
Oh, he's 100% accurate.
what? Who give you the feedback there on that, or what?
I'm sorry. What'd you say, Scott? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Killian said. Kelly Patterson says, Killian, it could be worse. You could be the poor guy on a ladder. Why are you put the cork back up to the elephant's butt? Oh, jeez.
Oh, Kelly, boy, he's got them good riddles. You know what I mean? I've noticed throughout the time I've been watching y'all, he comes up with some pretty good stuff.
Widman Alt is tired of fuel prices and more poopy rates. Damn it.
Damn it, Bobby.
I would
Stay
recommend
home.
the protest.
Stay home.
Mac and cheese in the house.
Come on, Faith. Yeah.
Jack Mac. Have you considered a name change for your channel, Mac Attack?
No,
Oh,
no. If I get to 500 subscribers, I'll change my name.
My
I can
dog
feel
is
something brewing right now,
my
boys.
dog is behind me jacking me for beef jerky. My dog's addicted to beef jerky. She's in here holding me up.
Hey, at least you're getting something out of it if she's jacking you.
Oh, damn it, Bobby.
My old lady's been sitting in wanting a Yorkie, man. I'm like, dude, we just come on with these dogs.
No.
Like,
Get a dog, not a sewer rat. Get a real dog.
and yeah, a sewer rat that costs you about $7,000, $6,000. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
Never give up, don't quit says thank you for the information. Well, thank you for participation. Lorenzo Borelli, 5'11", 3/4. Lorenzo, you always drop that comment. I don't think I understand. I understand 5'11", probably how tall you are. I don't understand the 3/4 thing.
5'11", 3/4 of another inch, maybe.
Oh, he's 5. Oh, that's how 5'11" and 3/4. Okay. 6'2". I don't know. Everybody state their height.
Dude, I don't
You're
want
all
to say
gonna lie
mine, 'cause
about your weight, so don't even bother.
I'm almost illegal to better have a pilot license. You know, if you're under 5 foot, you can't get a pilot license.
If you're under
Fly
5 foot,
airplane.
there's a lot of things you shouldn't be able to do. Why don't you go crawl back under that bridge? You still want me to have a podcast? Come on.
Hell yeah, dude. You'd be like with the Sean Hannity show there at nighttime. You'd have a gathering of people, dude.
Trust me. If you ever got me on that, you don't even want to know.
My question is, what's the difference between a podcast and a live show on YouTube?
I don't know. I think this is just as good.
The podcast, though, I think it's just where you can go, like, it's on the Apple Tunes store and all that kind of stuff for the music's available. Like, you can just find it right there and you can tune right into it. I believe that's how it works.
You lost me at Apple.
Yeah. Sounds complicated. Are you referring to technology and whatnot?
I don't like Apple products either, man.
I'm still trying to get these damn kids off my lawn.
A good Honey Crisp in the morning goes a long way. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Whoa.
One of my favorites.
TBT says you can get all that stuff through Northwestern Mutual. That do a 401k and everything.
Hey, Frank, do you put beard oil on your beard, bro, or how do you get that thing like to be so strong like that and like have so much? That thing looks healthy, son. You know what I mean?
Jerry
Like
curl juice. Jerry curl juice.
Jerry curl juice. I mean, that sucker right there is like beard game strong, boy. Let me tell you. You do actually. What is that called? Beard balm.
I ought to throw you off right now. I ought to throw you out of this live stream right now.
You're the one that told me to stay. Don't kick me out.
I'm kidding.
You always kick me out.
He said it's my opinion.
And you always come back. With both feet says
look what I got
here. Looks crusty. Samaritan Ministries is a good option for the self-employed. Okay. Never give up, don't quit. Uh-oh. Got a safety audit coming in 20 days. So is the ELD for 30 days. So what you'll do is you got to upload 30 days worth of logs, but you can pick the time period. So
you got to do it for all your drivers or just one person?
Just one.
Oh.
I'm guessing he's just a one-show guy, but they're going to say one. So it's going to be for you. So pick the 30 cleanest days, the cleanest month. Upload that.
Oh, so it ain't got to be the previous 30 days. It can be any 30 days.
They let you pick.
Oh, wow, man. Hey, Dale, I got a quick question for you, man. If you're a one-man show owner-operator that's got his own authority, how does the FMCSA do it when it comes to the random drug screen time? Do you got to just take a random when they want you to go take a random?
Well, yeah.
First of all, if you have your own authority and you are one guy, you are not an owner-operator. You are a motor carrier. Owner-operator is leased onto a company, so
you know,
why don't you work on that and get that straight, okay?
Come back at me later.
No, you have to sign up for a drug testing consortium. You must. And they will select you at random or not.
Oh, okay.
And, you have to provide all this documentation. You have to be in the clearinghouse. So
I got you.
It's one of the biggest things they look for.
All right. I was thinking about that today. I was wondering how it worked.
There's Dyi Semi himself.
Semi.
See, that ain't me.
Pretty sure that's you.
Dyi Semi.
That's freaking awesome. Whoever
right
that
there,
person
boy.
is the best.
You took a picture of my truck while you're out driving it, didn't you?
That ain't me, bro.
Wait, don't play dumb, bro. You know.
I'm not smart enough for that.
Somehow I believe that.
Look at Cassius. Look at Cassius back.
Both feet says part of the third book is on YouTube. Okay.
Hey, look at that. Look at that back scene right there, boy.
Yep.
This is too damn funny, dude. Look at that.
Yeah, never give up. I think I have a video on the safety audit, if I'm not mistaken. I think I did that. It's getting hard to keep up or even remember anymore. Kelly Patterson moved to a small town in westernish Oregon. Oh, face for radio and a voice for newspaper. This has got to be my wife trolling me.
Woo!
Come on with it.
How did he get that back picture right there? That's real.
I'd like to know myself. How you been following me around the country?
Just busted, son. He's got him out there. Look at that. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, that was a little dash cam footage over there. What that is. I
gotta watch y'all, boy. Y'all got to be watched real close. I've noticed right here. It's you never expect the unexpected. You know what I mean?
Don't watch too close. You burn your retinas. TBT hooking me up with a business plan for the podcast. All right. Come on with it. Come on with it. Working with one of my local pub establishments right now to set them up a YouTube channel. We're gonna put some cameras up in the bar, and then every time somebody falls off a bar stool or does something stupid, viral video. How about that?
Yeah,
I'm staying out of there.
You'd have to be there.
Fate Trucking's goatee says, "Who thinks my eye makeup is good tonight?"
Who in the hell? Somebody got a damn good picture of that goatee, boy. I mean, it is in there, ain't it?
You got that Pirates of the Caribbean eyeliner on?
I wasn't wearing eyeliner, for crying out loud.
All right. Sexy mascara there, goatee.
Get me to laughing like this today, man.
TBT, damn it, he's 6'4". We got to watch out for him.
Oh man, it's like a domino effect. Y'all get me started, I can't stop, man. Like I swear.
Dyi Semi says Fate uses the soul glow. Damn it, boy. Here we go. That's the difference. TBT says podcasts are digital audio content distributed over the interwebs using a podcast hosting service. These services store all podcast episodes in one location and automate the generation of RSS feeds. That's some Harry Potter shit if I've ever heard it. Come on now.
Does that not sound like a YouTube live show?
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, he pretty much described the YouTube live show.
Sponsors are more likely to get involved. I like the sound of that. We like the sound of that.
And you got like 30-something thousand people on your thing now, don't you, or something?
I think most of them are Chinese spies.
He paid for 28,995 of them.
Yeah, I bought 30,000.
I saw the receipt.
Yeah. Fate Trucking's goatee says I'm conditioned with tears.
Stop.
I don't know why I do this.
Vic Met in the house. Thanks for coming in, brother.
Turn the volume down because it'll trip it out if you don't. My wife just come back in. She's been listening to this on the live when she went out to the store real quick.
She ought to come in there and smack you upside the back of the head.
You better not listen to these people, honey. Oh, me, oh my.
Kelly Patterson says, as long as you have a prescription for XYZ drug, if test positive, they will report a negative. Ask me how I know. Yep, you got a prescription for it. You good.
But ain't there like a threshold there? Like if you're... I was reading and looking and searching. That's why I've actually come off of the medication that I was on, the certain one, because it was showing that if you're not, the FMCSA won't allow you to be on, like, say, like oxycodones. If you're,
don't drive. If you're taking oxycodone,
exactly.
Don't you dare get behind the wheel.
It's so crazy. You look,
prescription or not.
I didn't take any more than 4 days right before Monday's date hit. When I had to go to the Kenworth and drop my truck off there when I was in the lobby. I didn't know what they were doing to it yet. Boom, get a call from work. Hey, your name popped up on a random. And I'm like, oh, I'm really glad I had quit taking those things, because I wouldn't, I know how it turned out. It'd have been something crazy, but I had to sit up, till they were all, whatever out of my system and this and that or whatever. I believe is how it worked. I'm not sure.
Yeah, make sure you document that. Like if you go for the random, I would take that prescription bottle and the prescription, whatever you got with you.
Yeah.
I have no idea how long OxyContin stays in your system. That would be more of Cash's territory. And CBD and
dude, the other
like
day, what did you say? Cash is asleep in the bathroom with a heroin needle. I love him choking on a bottle of caffeine pills. Dude.
Hey, he's got pictures of my truck with a lot lizard. I got pictures in the bathroom stall. I guess we both have our little cameras, don't we, Cash?
Yeah.
Pour this in, honey.
We'll drink this till it's cold.
All right. You can turn on the no, because if you turn on the big TV, it makes it echo back through here real bad, doesn't it? Yeah, that's what I noticed a minute ago. How do y'all do that where you're reading the comments on another phone with because you turn the volume down on the other phone, I guess, huh?
Yeah. It's like having a
I can tell I'm so new that y'all ain't started to roast me yet. We'll just try to keep the roasting toward the beard there,
Yeah.
It's like when Bambi went out on the ice for the first time, isn't it, Cash?
Yeah.
Bambi.
It's no fun to shoot a deer with one leg. I'm just saying.
Yes.
B-Man Hemi Forever says, I heard the $1 billion ticket was sold in Illinois and Cash lives somewhere in that area. Is he planning on buying a new truck with all that money?
I had my whole family calling saying, didn't you buy one of those lottery tickets when you were up there in Illinois the other day? I'm like, no, I've not bought one of them lottery tickets. I thought y'all was calling to ask me how my hip was doing.
Only thing I want to know is where did somebody from Illinois get $2?
The winner was out of Downers Grove. So, that's Downers Grove money area of Chicago.
That's right. Shannon Thomas Trucking in the house. Oh, Cash, is there anything you'd like to say to Shannon Thomas Trucking?
Who?
Exactly. Shannon Thomas Trucking, you were on Sterling's live stream while Cash was live. Therefore, you might be dead to him. I don't know. It's an act of betrayal. I haven't seen Sterling pop up in here yet. I ain't seen Sterling in here yet.
Let's check. Let's see what Sterling's doing.
Hey, so
He's probably passed out at his desk.
I want to say thanks to TBT, man, too, and with both feet. Like I seen a bunch of these names now that are popping in all, and I think Grade 8 Transportation. Anyway, that TBT and those guys there, man. I know you guys can hear me on here, obviously, but I just want to tell y'all I appreciate the help and the support, man, for everything.
Yeah, man. They care about you. They care about you.
I mean,
don't get me wrong. I don't give a damn, but they care about you, man.
Oh, buddy boy, I tell you.
Kelly Patterson says there's a forbidden list of prescription drugs that you cannot take. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Bill Beasley says, I have a prescription for lot lizard sweat and super trucker drink from my doctor. I recommend everybody get that. I do. That's a strong...
Every time my old lady hears the word lot lizard, you ought to see, like, her whole complexion will change and her face will turn about half red, and she's like, we're going to the store. I'm like, hey, you know where that feed's at? And she's like, what are you talking about? I said, that lot lizard feed. I'm trying to get it, a big sack. And she's like, that's not funny, mother.
Is it
look
a look
at
of excitement?
Drop right now, dude. Look.
That's a Mac. That's a Mac over there. If you notice, it's a white. It's got a Minnesota plate on it.
You see the girl thing there?
Yeah.
That's why you gotta travel with a towel, boys. Travel with a towel.
Y'all are freaking just. I tell you what, yeah, it's just too much, man. Some days. Oh man, DIY.
We got a serious note here. We got a serious update. Vic says the 22nd of this coming month, we will find out how they are going to regulate the AB5, or the governor will ease up, or legislation will ease up. Fingers crossed. Well, good.
There's a guy putting some ways you can deal with that AB5, like different scenarios.
Yeah, there's a lot of misinformation on YouTube too, so be careful what you believe.
Technically, there's ways you can deal with it though, right? Like, I mean,
I heard someone say the other day, you just go get your authority, and I'm like, well, not necessarily. Like,
it complicates things.
Yeah.
I mean,
plus, like, you should know kind of what you're doing. But Killians, you want to be my IT director? If you can't figure out how to mute a cell phone, I don't know if I want you on my podcast as my IT director.
Come on now, man.
Plus, I mean, let's be honest, you couldn't really even figure out that handbrake on that motorcycle.
Shut the hell up, dude. Oh.
What, too soon?
Let's be honest, you couldn't even figure out the handbrake on the motorcycle. Thank you very much. There's 31 feet of skid marks there before I hit
in your underwear. There. Yeah, 31.
Oh, you just got me there, boy. You know, you just busted my fucking job. Excuse my friend.
Your tooth is hurting. Hey, that's why your tooth is hurting. Gotcha.
Oh, man. Fate's like, yes, they're about to take their targets off me. No, we're not going to shake our head up and down, little boy. What, buddy boy?
Never going to happen.
Never going to happen.
The target's not off you until somebody else has a tragedy.
Oxycodone and OxyContin are the same drug. Oxycontin. Oh, cotton. It's time relief.
I'm watching a movie on that right now. It's called Dope Sick. We just started watching it last night. It's about how oxycodone.
Is it a series or just a movie?
It's a series. It's on
really?
Hulu.
Huh.
Yeah. It's at the first one. I don't know. It's not a documentary.
Yeah.
And it's it's a little like they have all these old rich white men talk, in these private rooms talking and conspiring. I'm like, I don't know if that's really how it went down. It's obviously would bias somebody if they saw that.
Right.
Obviously they want to sell their drug. Whatever. But it's pretty interesting. I'm gonna watch the rest of it.
Hey, have you guys ever seen that old movie called Sling Blade? You know where I know y'all have, where he says ain't got no deep in it.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I can actually talk so identical to that dude that it'll blow your mind, man.
Mm.
Like, I bust people's chops with it all the time in places done on Honey Love. If I'm
Well,
on a
while you're
phone,
off there, why don't you go down and work for Bill Cox's outfit?
Bill Cox's outfit.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. You're not a real Sling Blade fan.
no, I am too. You just
I
spoke
ought
it
to
to me.
bounce you right
No,
now.
I know every phrase of that entire movie, dude. I can tell you it off
Except
from
for the
front to back.
most important one.
He said, once you're going
What
to work for that
movie
Bill
is that?
Cox's outfit. That's the guy that's got the lawnmowers that Buddy works for.
Bill Cox's outfit.
Bill Cox's outfit. Yeah. Hold on a minute.
Hey.
Let me think.
Did you break your leg when you were trying to tote your wash?
All
Is
right,
that what you're
then.
doing?
Hey, listen. That Miss Wheelie is real nice to me. There ain't many people make you a mustard biscuit at 3 o'clock in the morning. All right, then.
That's it's a little frightening.
A little frightening. All right, then. Hey, if I'm sitting on my hands, I can rub them back and forth. I mean, I'm talking about I've got that guy figured out.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it comes a little bit too natural for you.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad you tried the wreck. What would we do without this? I mean,
Yeah. Why don't you go in your garage and take your Bible lessons?
DIY, boy, he has got it figured out, don't he? What is that behind the your head? Oh, you can't, can you, Cash? It'll go blank on it. What is that? Is that a cab over?
So it is?
I think so.
There you go.
Oh,
There you
Oh,
go.
damn! What is that?
how'd you get a
off
picture of my wife?
That ain't a picture of your wife, is it? Cash,
Yeah,
move your head one more time, Cash. Let my wife see that. Look, Cash, move your there. That's not a look at fate. That ain't that's off a movie, dude. Y'all quit playing.
With both feet says some of us care about your feelings and your broken bones. Damn it, boy.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys, man. That's unreal.
Was it worth the beating you're taking tonight?
Oh yeah.
Because
Heck yeah.
Cash hasn't really even started yet.
I'm glad I can sit here and kick it with y'all now and not be so friggin' nervous like I was that last time. I don't even know. I feel like I was on stage in front of like all of America or something last time I was on that live at that truck stop. I don't even know what in the hell. I look back at that live now, I'm like, dude, I was like almost mentally handicapped or something. My anxiety was through the roof or something. I don't know why, but it was bad.
Kelly Patterson says he's breaking it down for us. He says we can all do Delta 8 THC and Delta 9 is okay. They don't care about THC.
Yeah.
Carry on.
But FMCSA don't care about THC now? Not yet, do they?
I don't know. No.
Don't gamble.
You still can't do THC.
Yeah,
No,
THC.
there are marijuanas. No marijuanas or derivatives thereof.
Some people could smoke stuff like that, man. I don't know. Well, back when I was younger and tried some of that there, I don't know. It has a reverse effect on me. It makes me like, I don't even know. It makes me uncomfortable, and I just don't like anything about it, really. Some people do, but
I don't like what it's done to
your face. It makes me go
face.
into a paranoia friggin'. I'm crazy. Like, look, freaking out, thinking that something's going to be happening. Like, the whole time I'm eating a big bag of Cheetos and some Debbie cakes at the same time. Like, it does not work out good for me at all.
Yeah, I don't like what it's done to your face. To tell you the truth.
You better just, I tell you what. You just busting the whole chicken off?
TBT says, I heard trucking doesn't have feelings and neither does DIY. Yeah. Something like that.
Can we get bath salts? Does the DOT care if I eat a bunch of bath salts before I go trucking?
No, the DOT won't care, but your surrounding people is getting ran over will. Bath salts.
Last time
I tell you what.
they didn't stop me before I got too far down the beach, so it wasn't too bad.
Oh, T Hill got all them jokes. What do you call a lot lizard in a truck in California? Come on. Nice Boys in the Hood avatar there, T Hill. You're not gonna slip that one by me. Boys in the Hood avatar. Go ahead.
Hey, how do y'all put the backdrop on there, man? I can't do that from my thing, can you?
You need to be on a computer really to do it.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, you do it on the phone, it messes it up, don't it?
Yeah. So last time I was in California, I hit that lot lizard with a 1099. Is that legal with AB5 now? Can I get a ruling on that?
That's the right way to do it.
I hit that lot lizard with a 1099.
I try to put all mine on W2.
Know the joke. That Hall and Oates is just really classical right there, man.
That picture of me kind of makes me feel
Right,
good.
Yeah, it really just that right there's a good little picture there for you, man. Really, you know.
Yeah, I ate the shit sandwich on that one. Let's be honest about it.
You got it all over your upper lip. Could at least wiped it off.
Fate, what are you rubbing over there, buddy? You all right? He's getting excited, ain't he?
Yeah, I'm a little.
Hey, whoa, we ain't trying to see all that now.
Oh man,
He's over there just throwing them legs around, boy. He's just getting flexible on it tonight.
are you eating rotisserie chicken over there? That looks like a damn chicken drumstick in your hand.
I don't see how he can always put the roast on somebody, boy. I tell you what.
T Hill punchline is
like a
an
chicken
independent
drumstick in your
contractor.
hand.
Damn it, boy.
I
He
made
hit that
love
lot
to
with
women
a
with more
peanut out.
masculine legs than that.
What?
All right,
Hey.
man.
I said
Them
I made
dancers-
love to women that had more masculine legs than you got.
Are you effing kidding me?
Dancers are known
Dude,
to have
look,
very
he
toned
just
thighs.
busted them things wide open, boy. You know what?
That's nothing. That's
Face,
doing
are
my
you kidding
squat.
me? I've seen women with more masculine legs than you, and he just busted his legs all up and put that one plumb up there. Fake, son, you get them things all the way behind your earlobes if you wanted to, couldn't you?
Yeah.
You're all.
You asked for this.
Oh
That tail.
So look,
no! they just flew plumb back there like.
I got the butter.
All right, that looks pretty damn good, honey. You gonna show you how to do
This
it?
is all butter. You see it?
Oh, is it really?
Underneath the skin.
Oh wow, dude. Yeah, you
Look,
know.
I did that turkey.
Yeah.
Does your wife want to see what I can do with my legs?
Hey, buddy, better be careful now.
No, she likes men. Minnesota Trucking in the house. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Mark Ely says $4.48 for diesel in Knoxville at the Loves.
Hey,
Yeah.
guess
Oh,
what,
that's
boys? I ain't trying to be silly, but if you live up here in the North Georgia area, you can get it for the old $3.97 to $4.05, $4.01 right there. Boy, that looks a
I
lot
got
better than $6.
I got it for $4.30 this afternoon in Indiana.
That's a lot better. You screw that tip on it, babe.
With chip.
That was
Oh.
discount or was that pump price?
That was the
No,
discount.
that was with discount. That wasn't pump price. Pump
Yeah.
price was like $5.
Do y'all think they're just taking the fuel down
$5.49.
for a quick minute and they're about to run it way back up there again, even higher than it was before?
We'll see.
Maybe after the election.
When are they doing the midterm runoffs? Are they going on right now?
Please do not inject heroin on my live stream. Is that what you're
It's
doing?
for the.
It's for the chicken.
It was designed for chicken, but you're gonna fill that full of heroin and jab it in your thigh, aren't you?
If somebody poked herself with that pencil size, I'd have to get that there would be
Hey.
woo.
Hey, don't be poking fake trucking with that needle.
Oh my God. Is your wife wearing a Wu-Tang shirt?
Wait,
No, it's a real.
Coffee.
Hey,
I see where Fate's mind's at. He ain't worried about the trucking or not. He's worried about.
No. It looks
It's a
like
real
Wu-Tang
t-shirt.
shirt.
No.
No, it's a real tree shirt.
Oh.
There you go.
Do you ever not think about gangster rap? I mean, seriously. We've all seen your videos and the music and all that. Is this all that's ever on your mind?
I cannot get
All I'm
that
gonna
going.
say is
Hold on
You
a minute, guys.
I'm street.
Joel says cash is king for president. I
Boy,
don't
that
know.
would be the fucking shit, wouldn't it, man?
I kind of
Woo!
feel like it's my live stream. I kind of feel like I should be president.
Yeah, I think you guys should be president and vice president. Either which way it rolls, it would be
Buddy,
Hey, I was saying that back 2 years ago, dude. I was saying Cash and Dyi for president.
buddy,
Remember
you ain't
when
never heard of skeletons till you run that campaign.
Look.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hunter Biden ain't got nothing on us.
You don't think so?
Oh, I know so.
I
Is
would
that
just
right, Cash?
There goes
Oh.
monetization.
I'd say run it. I don't even care.
Look at
You know,
this.
Look, I need to,
I should Hunter Biden what's up.
you've got to get that maple syrup out and make this, make that.
Freight Relocator says lot lizards are like brokers.
Yeah,
No
just don't mess it
1099
up real
required. East Average says it's too hot for a lizard, yo. Bill Beasley says you should put some zesty sauce on them legs, Mac Attack.
There you go. Just you're gonna squirt out the other end if you ain't careful. Just pull it out and do it real easy. There you
Nice
go.
hat
all
you got
did
there,
that way.
by the way. Is this
Like
is this the DIY live stream or is this cooking with Martha?
Does that say DIY? Did you got DIY semi hats?
Cooking with Casey.
It's cooking with Casey on the live stream. Look at this bad boy. We are injecting it up, about to put the maple glaze on there and drop it out there on the smoke.
Aren't you trying to pass a drug test?
Twin.
Now this way.
What'd you say, Cash?
I said, looks like Fate Trucking's twin.
That chicken.
Oh,
Hey, I want
Chicken
one of
legs.
those damn hats, man. Hey, and I got the T-shirt in the mail finally, Cash. Fits perfecto, man. I got it a little while right before the wreck actually happened. Your promo code.
I
You didn't
have
have it on when you wrecked, did you?
I got it right before the wreck.
Oh,
No, I didn't have it on when I wrecked. No, man, it's so crazy. I just got a new pair of shorts and this nice new black one of these shirts that she had just got me,
yeah.
and she showed me there. I'm like, when did those get took off of me? She's like, before you got put in the helicopter and they're cut all right down the dead center, man. I'm like, oh my goodness, dude. Everybody
think you
first
should-
seen me.
I think
Plumb
you should
down
put
enough.
those clothes on and do a video and show us all how it happened.
So is this it?
Yeah, you can put one or two more.
Dyi
in the
Semi
back.
says Fate is a Nair commercial waiting to happen.
Who's the DIY Semi there, man? We got to start cracking these codes a little bit
if that's who I think it is.
Look
Yeah, I
at
think I got
Fate,
it
boy.
figured out,
He's just awesome. You know it, boys?
It's gonna be better.
Adco
That
says
side
Fate, as
view.
long as they're picking on you, the rest of us are clear.
Yeah. His silhouette, ain't that what it's called? His silhouette from the side with the hat on backwards and the beard. It just
He looks like that
got
girl is all over the
strength to it.
MUDFLAPs. He looks
Hey,
like that Chrome girl from the MUDFLAPs.
100. You nailed that one there. DIY.
Oh, look who punched out.
Hey, where did he go? Did y'all hang up on him, or did he
No,
just go?
he hung up on us.
Did he really?
Yep.
Man,
I hope it was the chicken.
he
joke,
just hung
but-
up on us because he got mad. Because they give him hell and it just makes him mad, I guess. Oh shit, man! What's your backdrop right there, man? I can't get. Oh, I see. Let's see. What is that? A band? No. What? Wow. Yeah, I can see it a little better now. That looks like a rough spot in Chicago, don't it?
Yeah, I'm just hanging out down here by Fate Trucking's truck.
Sometimes I swear I'll hear you say fake, like not F8, but FAKE, like down here hanging beside fake truck.
I would
All right.
never say that.
Shoot, yeah, man. Let's see, Casey.
Yeah, I got these. I'm
Yeah.
I'm doing a lot of brokering over here. Anybody interested in dropping some loads?
Look,
You
he's
over there
gonna collect
collecting
those
sweat?
white lizards in the background, like real
Yeah.
ones. Yeah, it is. That's just his backdrop, though. Look at he's on Sesame Street or something.
You
Deal.
over there collecting sweat cash?
Yeah, we collect this bit. I'm doing a little brokering today. If anybody wants to pull a load over here, I'm just saying.
Oh,
He wants to pull a load over here. Oh, y'all boys, I tell you what. That's what I need to get on here. I'm about to.
what do we
Hey,
got?
are you guys going to be on here for a little while longer, or are y'all about to
Steve
shut it down
Wildman
for
says
a little while? No tax in Georgia. Do you just know how much longer y'all might be on tonight, or do you know?
till we're done with you.
I'm gonna have to. Ah, man.
You don't
If
have
you
to do
go-
nothing.
Yeah, you're right about that, actually. But I might sign out of here for maybe just long enough to get this recipe off my phone and come back and talk to y'all here in just a few more minutes if y'all are still on here.
All right.
Yeah, she just kind of paused. I got to get this maple syrup mixed up with this little concoction right here real quick. Then it's got to be basted. Then I'll be back in the clear and the free. And she don't know how to do it right this part of because it's the first time we're trying this recipe. But yeah, I'll holler back at you on here just with you guys just in a minute, man. Come on, he said, I'll shout back at you in just in a minute, all right, Adam?
All right.
All right, man. It's good talking. Y'all see y'all back in just a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about you while you're gone.
All right, I'm gonna be listening on the other phone now, damn it. I'm hearing every word y'all are saying. Don't try to act like I'm not. He's like, I don't give a shit. I'll talk back to y'all in a minute, man. See you.
Yep.
All right, bye.
TBT says,
love talking about people that ain't in the room anymore, don't you?
yeah, TBT says, Fate Trucking was checking out your wife, Killians. I don't know, man. DYI for governor of California. Ooh, things would change. Might be the first governor of California who will have an attempt on his life. I don't know.
I don't think they would like you out there.
They would not. They would not. They would not appreciate some of my jokes. I'll tell you that right off the bat. I got some California jokes. Steve Wildman says, "Watch out, Fate. They getting up the seasoning for that leg." Bill Beasley says, "Fully." All right. Damn, you made Mac Attack leave. He had to go back to the Black Pearl. Oh, damn it, boy. Oh, is he about to pimp slap his hoe? Is that what's happening there?
I think that's two hoes having words.
Oh, okay. With both feet says Fate is a human shield for incoming crap. Oh, that's the way we like it. Shannon Thomas says we always get more than what we bargain for here. Yeah. Don't bargain too hard. Oh, what happened to your hat, dog?
I've turned it around because I'm serious now.
You ain't gonna show me your legs, are you?
No, I ain't like that.
Kelly Patterson wants to know if you can get a punch card with the lot lizards.
Yeah, hell yeah, you can. Around here, shit. If you come back for the second one, hell, I give it to you.
If you live through the first one?
Hell yeah. If it don't rot and fall off after the first one, the second one's free.
Oh man. Mark M in the house. Got to go tame the beaver. Okay. Kelly Patterson says Superman 1, Lex Luthor had the right idea about California. Can't remember what he said about California. I'm going to get you, sucker. Yeah, old Wayans movie. What's that, Cash? That 5G just ain't working out for you.
Why not?
Your words don't match your mouth. That's okay. It could be on my end. Yeah, Reagan was president by the time somebody tried him. How long? Bill Beasley wants to know, how long does it take to build up a tolerance to lot lizard sweat and zesty sauce?
I'll let you know when somebody finally does it.
There's no immunity known?
Not that I know of. I mean, hell, they'll probably cure AIDS before they build an immunity to this. Like,
what's the antidote?
Oh, you don't want to know.
I kind of do. You know, should I ever be in such a situation? Yeah, B-Man's got it right. Price of diesel going down and the price of lizards going up. You just can't win. It's a no-win scenario.
What is it now? Price of diesel going down and price of lot lizards going up? Yeah. I'm doing what I can over here to keep the prices down, but, you know, they independent contractors until AB5 goes into effect. I might have to W-2 them.
Okay. How are you fighting inflation in your pimp business?
You know, I've switched to a generic brand baby powder, number one. It's about all I can do. I mean, do you know what workman's comp is going to cost me if we have to go W-2?
No. Well, all I know is, hey, pimping ain't easy, but somebody got to do it.
I don't know how they're going to afford it, dog, when we go W-2.
I don't either. Bill Beasley says kerosene is the antidote.
Oh.
Is that effective? Kerosene and a wire brush? Is that what we're talking about?
Man, I don't know if I'd wash it off or not.
You got to take the skin with it. There ain't no washing it off. Adco's got to go do paperwork. Yeah, I don't know why you can't listen while you're doing paperwork, but you might write something down wrong. I'm just saying. Cool Trucking's back. TBT says that's a lot of insurance you're paying in the limo business. How much has the cost of purple suits gone up at all? I mean, are we dealing with that too?
It has a little bit, but nothing like felt hats and feathers.
Okay. What kind of supplies do you go through in such a line of work?
You go through a lot of G strings, and I don't know.
You got nothing, do you?
Nah. Oh,
there we go. Survive to thrive in the house. We met up a week or two ago with his party black Peterbilt, loading some bottled water, making some changes.
Peterbilt type of guy.
Mark M says, channel member, by the way, thank you. If AB5 goes national, so many trucks will be off the road. Every load will be $10 a mile in every direction. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to have some kind of effect, but I think, largely we'll adapt. If there ain't no freight to haul, might be, the weeding out that we've been waiting for.
Yeah, but, I mean, I'll probably just find me a good private carrier and, do as little as possible.
Get out of trucking?
Yeah.
Okay. Pimping full time, or what are we talking about?
Yeah, probably work on my game a little bit.
Okay. B-Man Forever says, Cash, when they go W-2, will you also provide them with full health benefits?
The state does that.
All right. By full health benefits, he just means penicillin.
A salt tablet, yes.
Yeah. Mark M says that's a sweet Pete. All right. So what else you got going on tonight there, my friend?
Not much. Got unloaded. Did a live show earlier. If anybody missed it, go back and watch the replay of that when you got a time. I like setting mine up where it's like a podcast, my live shows.
Okay.
Just put it on, listen to it. I mean, it's just like a podcast.
Now, what is the main difference between your show and a podcast?
Entertainment value. That's about it.
Do they also tell you have a face for radio?
Yeah, they've told me that before. And then I stabbed them in the eye with a pointy stick.
With both feet says, what do you think about precious metals as investment? Yeah, we don't talk about that enough. I like it. Own a fair bit. I try not to look at it as an investment. I try to look at it as a store of value in a hedge of inflation. Not really looking to have it be my retirement or anything, but it serves a lot of purposes. It does. It can serve a lot of purposes. I think everybody ought to own some. I don't think you should have everything tied up in that, like some people seem to.
Is stainless steel turquoise jewelry considered precious metals?
Finest of the fine.
I'm all about it then. Hey,
yes.
Real quick, while everybody's asking you financial questions, what's your thoughts on a reverse mortgage asking for a friend?
I think they're not a good product. Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Because, I got some literature from Tom Selleck, and, he's a man with a mustache like that, you got to respect it.
Magnum PI, he would never lie to you.
He's telling me it's a good way to go. I don't know.
Okay. How long before the banks repossess all these trucks newcomers can't afford? 4 months? Yeah, that's to be determined, isn't it? I would have thought that we'd be there already. But
see, here's the thing. I I'm kind of thinking about buying that other truck because I'm kind of thinking now maybe we don't hit a bottom that we thought we were going to hit.
I think I kind of said that a long time ago. Trucks will go down, but I don't think they'll go down to where we think they will. You never know. It depends on how bad the crisis gets. But the damage is done with these prices, inflation, and so forth. They're still high.
I mean, I could see the credit crunch hurting a lot of these people, but
and we're still in the infancy of that.
Yeah. My thing is, and I remember when you said that about trucks not going down, like, everybody thinks they're going to go down to, 10% of what they are now. My thing is, if they go back down another 20%, they're still inflated 50% over last year. It's like,
I like this concept of what we're doing here. Let's go back and talk about all the things that DIY said that have come true. We ain't going to talk about any of the things I was wrong about.
Hey, did you change the name of your trucking company to Ego Holdings?
Ego Logistics.
Oh.
Survive to Thrive says I'm on a dedicated round trip power only now. $2.75 a mile plus surcharge on all miles, loaded, empty. Can't beat it in my opinion. Home every other night. That's a good deal, sir.
Yeah.
That's a great deal in this here environment, as I like to say. With both feet buying that copper coated lead. Damn it, boy. Oh, cool trucking. Taking a dig. Fate towels come complete with crust and microscopic critters.
Oh man. Yeah.
That's what they put on the package anyway.
You don't want to spend a Sunday picking through your pumpkin patch. Watch them critters.
That's just an added bonus. They don't even charge for that.
Watch out for them critters.
Shannon Thomas says the visuals. Yeah. Yeah, everybody thinks your deal's pretty good there, Survive to Thrive. I tend to agree. Adco, $1.99 super chat. What's the book about? You talking about the 1 second after book we're talking about? It's about, I don't want to give it away. It's about a scenario that happens one day randomly out of the blue in this whole country. It's a very, very bad scenario. It's a very realistic scenario, but it's not good. And then what ensues afterward over the next coming years, and it'll make you think a lot about your life. It'll make you think about a lot of things, about a whole bunch of things. I just can't say enough good things about it. One of the best book series I've ever read. There's 3 books in the series, 1 second after, then 1 year after. The last one's called The Final Day. I'm halfway through that book right now. But
what about a guy like me that doesn't like to think?
Then you can enjoy it purely for entertainment value. Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, TBT's, he's planning it out for me. You keep the YouTube's channel to promote the podcast, and it's just another platform to basically move forward in content creator. And like I said, it's just more revenue. How much money can you make on one of them there podcasts? Who's making the big money? I don't see myself as an Adam Carolla.
Yeah. Hey, all that free time you got, get up and do something with it.
How much could I make as a horribly entertaining podcaster? Could we make about? Ooh, it's more than I make on the YouTubes, minus super chats. I'm liking it already. Okay. Now, if we could compound that, I have no idea how much podcasters make. I should look into that. Interesting. I would never pay to listen to me. I know that. I don't have to. It plays over and over again in my head all day. Bill Beasley says Magnum PI, aka Magnum 3.14. Ooh, it's a pie joke, folks. How do you like math? Come on with it. Ooh, Mac Anthem in the house.
What's he talking about with that? I don't get that joke.
Magnum PI. PI is pi. Pi is 3.14.
Where are
You
you
familiar
buying
with-
pie at for $3.14?
I don't know.
Pie's a lot more expensive than that if you want a good one.
Yeah. Dyi Semi says invest in fine linens by Fate bomb shelter material. It's as good as Kevlar. It's as good as Kevlar. Yeah, Steve Wildman. There you go. Reverse mortgage is advanced stupidity.
Mm.
Home now having Survive to Thrive is home now having a Bush and a Mountain Dew cocktail. It's actually pretty damn good. You got to explain that one because you just made my teeth sweat. Mixing Bush and Mountain Dew. You just made my hair curl.
Oh,
Now I kind of could try it.
does that come with a scruffy mustache and a mullet?
And a sleeveless T-shirt with tobacco stains.
Yeah, and a pair of cut-off denim shorts.
Yeah, cut a little bit too short, so short the pockets are hanging out.
Yeah, but it's got the frillies. It's got the frillies on it. So.
Yeah. When you bend over, you get a little bit more than what you bargained for.
Whew, come on with it.
I am. I'm coming with it. Trust me.
You mean smell or look?
Hey, take your pick. Both. If you're lucky, both.
Oh,
Mark M says everyone's gangsta until there's no bullets on the shelf. That's true precious metal. There you go. Steve says no credit card debt, paid him off. That's right.
well, Fate Trucking, he's the gangster, isn't he? So.
Cool Trucking says earlier, last November I said it. Yeah, but T Hill's got a Boys in the Hood avatar. Much respect.
True.
Bill Beasley says cash really is king. Did you know that you actually are king?
Yeah, self-appointed. Come at me. Anyone with a military.
Bill Beasley says 1 second after a lizard leaves the truck. It's a good book.
Ooh.
It's an even better drink. I'll tell you that. Cool Trucking just finished the second book. Said the second one was better. I don't know about that. Wait till I'm done with the third one, then I'll make a judgment. I can't get enough of the first one. I really can't. I just can't say enough good things about it. Brother Craig, you're late to the party as usual. How you guys doing? We hanging in there. Thank you for the email earlier today, sir. I appreciate it. I think I misunderstood what you said a little bit, but I get it now. Mark M's also late. No late fee. First come, first serve. All right. There you go. With both feet, posted a link to the first book free on YouTube. We like free. It's my favorite 4-letter F word. Cool Truckin' says, that's math, Cash. We don't do math. We just shoot. We kind of shoot from the hip.
Yeah, it's called comedy. It's called comedy.
Oh, comedic timing.
Well, I was trying to make a joke out of it, and I mean,
here, let's give a. Oh, can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Let's give a quick example of comedic timing and humor. Hey, Cash. You ever play hockey?
Is that where all the guys skate around with their sticks slapping each other?
Yes, that's it. That's exactly it.
You got your stick in your hand and you like the puck?
That's right. Hey, Cash, you ever been ice fishing?
No.
That's that's where a bunch of grown men sit together in a little shack and all put their poles in the same hole.
Oh, no, that doesn't sound like something for me.
Oh, okay. Oh, TBT's breaking it down. He's looked into this. As an estimate, if your podcast has about 10,000 downloads per episode, you can expect to make between 500 and 900 per episode in affiliate sales. Damn it, boy. How hard is it to get 10,000 downloads, though? Ooh, that sounds like a lot.
Yeah,
I don't get 10,000 views on a video.
Who does the affiliate sales?
Do I got to do that? Or is that something that Apple does for me? I don't even know. I'm hung up on ice fishing jokes. Pop-Tart gone trucking. Hey, y'all. Hey, you. Survive to Thrive says, try it. I was skeptical too until tonight. So Bush and Mountain Dew. Can it be a Bush Light there, Survive to Thrive? Because I'm trying to watch my galish figure.
What about
Bikinis.
Bush Light and Diet Mountain Dew?
Yeah, can we try that? I want to get rid of my muffin top before bikini season is over. B-Man says, reverse mortgage is great if you hate your kids and don't want to leave them anything when you die. Let's add, accept the pile of debt. You know, after they take your house and it's not enough to cover the mortgage. What else we got? Yeah, insurance is going up. Yep. That's for sure. Brother Craig says, if you need clarity in an email, I'll have my wife type it next time. No, I just got to learn to read more effectively. We're good. You were clear. Oh, he was explaining pi. All right. Most general carriers already have 2 million. Yeah, most do. The bigger ones carry more than that. I worked for a place that had 20 million one time. Survive to Thrive got himself a Big Boss PDI tuner. Judging by how many miles I've gotten to this tank, I've probably seen a gain of a solid mile per gallon. Well, damn it, that's pretty good. Take it in it right about now, won't you? Pop-Tart gone trucking. DIY, I got a question. Is that toilets behind you? Yeah, I'm the inventor of the 5-man outhouse. My place, see right there, that high one in the corner? I sit on the high throne, and then my court jester sits over here. We got, a spot for the whole family. Cash can sit wherever. It's, I like to socialize. Relax.
I like that.
Helps everything flow.
I like that one to your left there, with the high walls on each side. We can get some leverage.
Get to do some power squeezing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to bear down. That's all there is to it. If you look real well, you can't see it from here, but down in the hole, there's a come along down there. You can chain up if you need to.
Yeah.
Fate Trucking dropping a link to something or other. Oh, that ain't a link. That's nonsense. What's up with that? Is he drinking on the job again? Hunter in the house. What's up, fellas? Yeah, Joel, he'll pass on the ice fishing too. Fate Trucking says, can we take cripples off the internet, please? Well, damn it. What's up with that? Killians can come on anytime he wants to.
It seems like it was in bad taste there.
Oh, man. Okay, he says, green light on the Bush Light. That's actually what he's using. Okay, now we just got to know about the Diet Mountain Dew. Just got to know about the Diet Mountain Dew. Oh, he didn't like us talking bad about ice fishing. Grumpy Trucker, enjoying a piece of apple pie and a drink Juan Valdez coffee. Are you in Colombia, the Grumpy Trucker?
I don't know why. That sounds really good right now.
It actually does. And it sounds like it would taste better if you traveled to Colombia to get it.
Ooh, tell me it wouldn't. Tell me it wouldn't.
I mean, you might have to dodge some cartel. Don't worry about it. Pretty soon, they're all going to be up here. So we might have to make a run for down there. Bill Beasley needs a toilet with 4-wheel drive. Come on. Yeah, you do. Sometimes you do. With mud tires on it.
That's what I was going to say. I need to grip on them some bitches.
Come on.
I like them BFG all-terrains.
I like a good set of Mickey Thompsons on mine. That's the family ice fishing house. A great family activity. There you go. Dual purpose outhouse slash ice house.
Mm-hmm.
And by family, I mean family. It's what's for dinner. Alice, Peter, Marcia, Cindy, the whole gang.
How about some Alice references? How about a Mel's Diner? You know, let me talk about that on your live show. Let me tell everybody about Mel's Diner.
What do you know about it? Try to tell them something about it.
They got red seats in the diner, and they say stuff like, "You dingbat."
How about this?
And,
Kiss my what? Kiss my what?
grits. That's what
Oh.
Vera says.
No, that's what Flo says. Sorry. Try again next time.
Ooh. There was never an episode where like they did like a little plot twist and Vera said it.
Probably. It might have happened. What was? Do you happen to know what Mel's last name was?
I don't know.
I didn't think so. Mel Sharples, dog.
What?
Vic Tayback, American hero. That's all I got to say. Yeah, Bill Beasley knows Kiss My Grits. Steve knows Kiss My Grits. Why doesn't Cash know Kiss My Grits? Brother Craig says you're showing your grits.
Oh.
B-Man Forever was in Polaris in Roseau, Minnesota in a box truck all the way from Atlanta. Damn it. What the hell are you going to take back? What are you going to get out of Roseau in a box truck? They might load you there in Roseau with a box truck. They might. They might. Call Halver Lines. They got that account wrapped up. They might broker you one.
I delivered in there with a reefer trailer not too many years ago.
Really?
And it used to be, it was on my Cisco route one day, their company cafeteria. So
okay.
yeah,
that's quite a hike up there, up yonder.
That's pretty much your day. You get that and a couple other little things, and you're done. That's one of them old top routes, you know, like the guy took off a day and I ended up with it. That's one of those, like, you know, for the old guys that just drive truck, they don't deliver groceries.
Right.
Because you pull up at a loading dock and it all comes off on like 4 or 5 pallets.
Okay. Bill Beasley's delivering to Cisco tomorrow. What do you know about that?
Know a lot about it. Most of them in this country I have been to.
Ooh, I gotta fix something here quick. There we go. Y'all know about MUDFLAP? Anybody in here don't know about MUDFLAP? Want to save a bunch of money on diesel? Go to download the MUDFLAP app. If you use that promo code Dyi Semi, get $10 in free fuel. And best prices MUDFLAP has to offer. Hey, come on with it.
Do tell.
It's not like them other scallywag type discounts.
Right.
It's some real discounts. Well, them discounts are small right now, aren't they? That wholesale price and the retail price kind of evened out a little bit.
They get a little close, but let's put it this way. I got fuel in Wisconsin with MUDFLAP and Best no biodiesel for $4.48 a gallon the other day. And then I hit Ohio the next day, got it for $4.43 a gallon.
That's more expensive than pie, driver.
Well, I like them fruit pies that you get, you know, real cheap, like $1 a piece, because I can, you know, I'm more of a quantity over quality type guy.
You think we could get MUDFLAP to push that lizard juice? Lizard sweat?
I can't get them boys to do nothing. You know,
Tell
they all happiness by the freaking, you know, yard over there.
I had it set up to talk to the CEO of MUDFLAP this week for an interview, and I got ghosted. Got me ghosted.
Ooh, that ain't good.
I said, hey, how about talk to somebody about your product that actually uses it and been promoting it for years, instead of somebody who don't know nothing about it. And they said, yeah. I Sounds like a great idea. We'll call you. Maybe not. Maybe not.
I will call them in the morning and talk to them about that.
Oh, man. Steve Wildman had a neighbor look just like Flo in the 70s. Did you yell out your window, "Shut up, dingbat," all the time to her?
We're talking about that. What's that? Well, that's that. Y'all are talking about that one show with the two girls and the dude, and he pretended to be a little flamboyant when the landlord came by.
Talking about Three's Company?
Yeah, that's what y'all talking about, ain't it? Knock on my door.
We'll be waiting for you. You're the anybody ever tell you you're the modern day Mr. Furley?
That makes me want to make a face like this.
Ooh, I know that look right there. How about try to point to something right now then too? Pop Dart Gone Trucking wants to know if you ever done Amazon relays. Got a bunch of Amazons around them. I have not. I don't mess with Amazon. I don't buy nothing from them. All I ask, if you're gonna buy something from them, use my link in the description below.
I have done Amazon relays.
Have you?
Let me tell you a little story about Amazon. They got more data than anybody on the planet Earth.
You got that right.
If it's paying good, it's going to be a mile of hassle, and like they know when the warehouse is backed up, they got to pay a little more. Like, but if you think you're going to get a good pay and it's going to go smooth, no, Mr. Bezos says, I don't think so. We dropped that rate to $1.50 on you.
Yeah,
that was my experience. I did not enjoy it. I said, why am I chasing this bull crap when I could just be servicing, good paying customers?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Brother Craig wants to know if MUDFLAP ever filled that hole in central Missouri. I believe Cash did that. What's her name again? Betty?
Yes.
Let me check out Central Missouri here on the MUDFLAP app.
Let's talk about Hood Truck Stop, I-44 exit 61. Come on. The Midway Truck Stop, I-70. Come on.
Road Ranger, yeah. St. Roberts, Missouri.
Hit them with it. Hit them with it.
Yeah, we got some on 44. We got some on 70. Yeah. Jefferson City. Of course, my damn phone froze up. Columbia. All kind of them.
Yeah, Midway and Columbia is a decent stop. That Hood Truck Stop down there on 44 is money. That's money, dog. But if anybody hasn't looked at MUDFLAP in about 6 months, you're doing yourself a disservice. Like, they have grown so much in the past 6 months. Like,
they getting there. I talked to one of their marketing people. They're over 100,000 trucks now on MUDFLAP.
Get it?
Let me tell you what. Nastic, that's right around the Nastic mark.
Yeah.
So, they're getting some juice. They're getting some juice, getting some traction. So just keep on with it, and we'll have something real good here. We already do.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, so it's about time they start doing like Nastic and allegedly taking all the discount for themselves.
I'm sorry, I was just reading the email. What's that? Paul's emailing me at 9:00 on a Sunday night. Man never stops working.
I said, so MUDFLAP's got 100,000 users like Nastic, so now they're allegedly going to start keeping all the discounts for themselves like Nastic.
I did make the guy promise me not to outsource it. He says they're not looking to do that.
Okay.
Said you want to lose all your customers, go ahead and outsource everything.
I like talking smack about nasty. Boy, it really gets people riled up. It's like talking about their firstborn. Oh, nasty. Nah, nah, nah.
They don't like it when you talk bad about OIDA either.
Oh, yeah. That bag of fleas.
You know how I found out that Nastic wasn't really any different?
How's that?
When they, a few years ago, when they first passed that Food Safety and Modernization Act, and that drivers had to be trained on it, you know, people would haul any kind of food, blah, blah, blah. I called them. I says, you guys going to provide some training on this? And they said, what's that? And I told her about it. She says, we've never heard of this. And I told her about it, where to find it. She's like, well, we'll look into it. And then, you know, then they start coming up with training for it. I'm like, I should not be telling you about it. You should have already been on this. Like, why do you have to hear this from a truck driver? You have a whole compliance department, everything. You should know about this.
Yeah.
And then, you know, where are they out there on AB5? You know, it's just disappointing.
I mean, honestly, I just think of Nastic as a fuel card these days. It's like, but isn't that all they really got going on over there now?
I mean, they do other things that they'll help you get your authority and all that stuff, but I dropped mine. They're raising the fees too high. Everything's got a fee for this, fee for that. Your membership fee goes up. You get more trucks, they're charging you more of a membership fee. I just said, enough. I'm done.
Yeah.
I can, and as far as making a difference, you know, you and I putting word out about stuff, and Vic Med has made more of a difference than they'll ever make.
Yeah.
They don't take the right, like.
Your live show is popping. You've got the love chat spamming you over here.
Really? I didn't even see that.
Yeah. It's at the bottom.
Okay. Ooh, the best adult dating site. Ooh, do tell. We'll put them in timeout. I'm about to lose you already, aren't I? You're hopping right over to that website, aren't you?
Yes.
Bill Beasley says, always saw you at the Regal Beagle. Come on. Do you know what that is?
What?
The Regal Beagle?
I don't know. Movie theater?
A little Three's Company trivia for you. You failed miserably. Put you to the test and you dropped the ball. Ooh, people don't like Amazon. Mark M says, poor business decision. Brother Craig says, they sucked a big one. I share that sentiment. Who was Mel's favorite poster? You know anything about that?
Not particularly.
Ooh, with both feet's got a friend that he calls Joyce from Three's Company. Ooh, Joyce DeWitt. Joyce DeWitt. Amazon. Mark M says Amazon will drop you like it's hot if you keep refusing loads. They want you to take their crap and deliver it. I didn't know that. I thought you could just book stuff off their board. I don't even know. Cool Truckin' says $1.50 a mile, take out 85 cents fuel surcharge. How could you survive with that line haul?
Yeah.
Brother Craig says got to check out that MUDFLAP again. Yeah, I mean they've even added stops in the north. You know, they got holes southeast, northeast, northwest, west coast. But I mean, it's getting there. It's getting there. Nothing great happens all at once. What happened to your head?
Me?
You look like you have a thick, lush head of black hair.
Because I do.
That's just a green screen? Oh, okay. Thought maybe you put a wig on.
I got a Kim Jong-un wig coming.
About time. Did you ever get that Conway Twitty wig?
Hell no, that thing was $1,400.
Was it made from Conway Twitty's real hair?
I would hope so. It was his actual wig. Like, he wore it on stage.
Oh, well, that's different. I thought it was just like his hairstyle.
No, I'm kidding. It was just his hair.
With both feet done Amazon, help him get off the ground when starting out. Yeah, it's good for that. I just remember Amazon before all this craziness happened, you know, before the last 2 years, it was dog crap. It didn't start getting good until this pandemic thing hit. Before that, it was some cheapies. Mark M says, OIDA's a tax on single digit IQ truckers.
Oh, ow, that's brutal.
Oh, shots fired.
Coming at you.
Brother Craig says that's your backup channel posting those porn links.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jackknife TV in the house. Oh man, LMAO. Don't let your parents see that.
I get a nickel for every one of those porn sites I post in a chat. So
Okay.
every time somebody clicks on one, I get a nickel.
Pop Tart says the short hops are doing good right now. That's good. Shannon Thomas knows what the Regal Beagle is. Why doesn't a Cash is King know?
See, here's the thing. As a kid, I was treated like manual labor. I wasn't so much allowed to watch television. So, you know, we had a television, and the only thing you could watch was Monday Night Football and the Family Feud with Ray Combs.
Ooh. Not even the good Family Feud. Ray Combs? I don't know where he ranks in the host of Family Feud.
Number 3 behind Louis Anderson and what was that original guy? The one that liked to, Mac on the back.
Yeah, I forget his name. Doggone it.
Dawson. Dawson.
Huh? Yeah, Richard Dawson.
Dawson.
Yeah, he was a little creepy.
You like how I knew that old TV star reference before you did?
That's because he was your childhood hero. Oh, Jackknife TV, then on Alaska, Wisconsin. Where are you headed, sir? Where are you headed? Steve Wildman, why no Archie jokes? You got any Archie jokes in Jughead? Or are you talking about Archie Bunker? One of the best shows ever. I still watch that. Huh?
What are y'all talking about?
Archie Bunker? Don't know who that is?
Is that some sort of like prepper channel on YouTube?
All in the Family was a show way ahead of its time. Way ahead of its time. It would not, I tell you what, you would not be able to have that show on TV today because of the PC, the wokeness.
Right.
The wokeness would keep them away.
And I don't want to tear down the fourth wall here, but so sometimes I roll with that just to roll with it. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, that's humor.
Yeah.
Kind of like this.
Oh.
You know what that is?
Oh, you got a towel handy?
Oh, too much. Too much.
Hey, here's a conversation me and you would never have. Hey, DIY, what do you use to condition your beard?
My what? Nothing. I'm a happily married straight man.
Oh, love it. Love it.
What was Mel's famous dish? Man, I don't even remember that one. Oh, what was it? I don't remember. Oh, yep, Archie Bunker he was talking about. Pop Tart says, we like to fly to Alaska, but we don't know what or where we should go. Any suggestions? Alaska? You got the wrong guy. Oof. I know nothing of Alaska. Nothing. Mel's chili. There you go. Yep, that's right. Mel loved him some chili. May I suggest the North Slope? Kodiak Island, perhaps. Those are the only places I know in Alaska, other than Juneau or Anchorage. Nothing? You got nothing?
No.
So why aren't you working tonight?
I done made my delivery, dog. Went super duper smooth, and hey, I'm finna call it a day here in a minute.
Then what?
Got a 4 o'clock in the morning. I think I got to look at the clock. I got to look at my rate con again, but I think I got a 4 o'clock in the morning.
And who are you going to be the next victim of? Maybe a PFG?
It's Performance Food Group, which means everything will go really fast and efficiently because they're about performance.
I think that's just a name, dog.
You know, Alice tied in the MASH. She tied with MASH in the Nielsen ratings for 3 years.
I believe it. It was a very popular show.
Really?
It was a very popular show. Yeah.
Linda Lavin sang the theme song.
How about that? She was also in the show.
And Vera was the only waitress besides Alice to be with the show from beginning to end.
Yeah, flow changed. It was there a Charlene at one time, I think, and there's a couple different ones there. What else you got on that Alice trivia? Boy, talk about running out of steam.
Yeah, there's nothing quick. Yeah, there's nothing. There's no good trivia on this show.
All right.
And with that, I think I'm going to hop off here because I just realized it's Betty bye time for me if I'm going to be up at 4 in the morning.
Yep. I'm going to go to bed too. Just ran out of steam. Just hit that wall. Just hit the wall.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for coming in. What?
The fourth wall?
How do you properly end a podcast? Let's give it a try.
Hey, just turn your camera off and it's a podcast.
There you go. All right. We'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for coming in. Have a great night.
I'm out of here later, everybody.
See you next month.